Welcome, folks, to the home of the Golden Gophers here in Minneapolis. This is a charged-up, on-campus environment, and they are ready for this collision. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Golden Gophers will kick this game to get us going. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line, those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Now it's second down. Takes the handoff again. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 46 now.
Chris, the spread error over the years has always grown offensive game. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend the running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Guys up front, line up. It's 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's an outbound. The catch made. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chain.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Here's the throw, deep downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And working like this results in quick and positive results.
The AT makes it 7-0. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone for the touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive?
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that 1st down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
Heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here. Using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come over the 1st down.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Fair catch made at the 20. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? 1st down, they're going to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Boy, if you're the defensive coordinator, you can't leave the middle of the field that wide open. It makes it so easy for the quarterback to read and recognize and get the ball out of his hands for a 1st down.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. And what it brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Now, 4th down. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. To kick it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Return brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the LSU offense will take over 1st and 10. Possession, they were forced to kick it away. And they finally get things going this time.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that.
Important second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Goes incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Intercepted in the end zone. And one final play for the end of the quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. And a very quick throw. Second down after that previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in his football.
They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
17, set to kick off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground. And we've got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half, really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. they convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. So they retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. You'll call for the fair catch here. Minnesota offense takes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on the play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Free throw misses. He is marked there incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up. The Golden Gophers will have to kick it away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Oh, it's incomplete. A little dump-off pass. Brings up 2nd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Direct snap to the back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They bring the punter on the field now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Minnesota offense takes the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all over the field.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Finds an open target on the left side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The shotgun running play call. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. The pass is intercepted. He's got some open field ahead. Past the 50. At the 30. Past the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? The pass rush closing in. Now it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, LSU. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. And the defense gets involved, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. And the ball to the ground. The defense has picked up the football going the other way.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Receiver makes the grab.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that completion. The shotgun handoff here. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Chris, I know we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
The We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On third down, he drops to throw. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
This quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. The defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Looking for a deep completion. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now throw down.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pressure is coming. He'll try to use his legs here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense. They're trying to get everybody on the same page here. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On first and 10, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the left side. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half take away. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Minnesota offense takes the field. 3:25. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And he's brought down, but he does have enough in the first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Picks up 2, so 2nd and 8.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Handoff from the shotgun. Finding some room at the 25. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass caught. 2nd down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the mark. 4th down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Takes the field. This drive is important. Last one had an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball for 31.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And the receivers got it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Nothing fancy, but just comes out of the slot and runs a slant route.
Yeah, it's so difficult for the defense to be able to slow this play down because it happens so quickly. Even when you know and might anticipate that this throw might be coming, it's tough to disrupt the timing when it's executed well like this right here.
And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen onto the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
They'll run it from the gun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize when any play call is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring out second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Handoff. Here comes the jet sweep. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. And the Golden Gophers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They've got to recover from that right now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Completion makes it second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's good for first-down yardage. They'll spot it in the 37.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Off the play fake on first down. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark.
Man-to-man coverage, run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Play action fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Using his legs on the scramble. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, LSU 21, Minnesota 14.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Signs a quick throw. In the clear at the 25. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you,
and he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Now the all-important extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. The Brookhouse team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Looks left and finds his target there. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
No, kick it away here. return it brought down by that coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The last possession was a passing game. Minn moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The pickup is 7 yards, and now 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. An inside give now from the shotgun. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Running back has it on the screen now. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the Golden Gophers pick up enough yardage for a first down. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down play coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper, the holder, the kicker. Gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will move it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, Sal, the senior on this defense making a big play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Home 41. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the +35.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Good enough for a first down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Breaks free. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack and a crucial moment.
And I'd like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now, with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush. That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
And the timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And didn't have the leg for this one. It was short. Well, a really entertaining game for being right down to the